Welcome to this episode of the podcast. I really need to find a new intro because I hate every intro I do. Need a new intro.
We could go back to the older
No,
ones.
no, I hate that intro more than I hate this intro. But
It's a
yeah,
vibe.
okay, it's a vibe. But we're back and we're ready for to talk about wrestling.
Yep. Part one of three for this week.
Part one of three, yes. And let's start off with Monday Night Raw.
Yes, boy.
But where have they been actually? Now that you say that, where have they been?
Last I seen Elton, the blonde one, he
Hmm.
had a birthday. And it was like all over Instagram or whatever. Otherwise, I don't know.
Yeah, like I want to know, like what, like are they injured? Like why haven't they been on TV? Where are they? I need more information. Like
Like, totally MIA. I haven't seen no injury report or nothing. You're right about that.
exactly, like they just diss the fucking period and they're just gone. So hopefully they'll be back soon because we have tag team titles and we have a tag team division and they just disappeared.
Right?
So starting off with Raw, Sami Zayn comes out and he has the Intercontinental Championship and he's talking about Chad Gable and Chad Gable did this and Chad, I'm gonna make you pay and Bronson Reed, you don't matter. But Chad, you suplexed me in front of my family and my 70-year-old dad. And he was really hyped up and he was ready to fight him.
Yeah, they kind of did the trope, though.
What trope?
Where, like, we already know the match is happening. Well, I'm going to fight you now. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, the funny part is like not only did they advertise it on social media, they advertised it last week. They said, "Oh, this is happening this week." So
Yeah.
everybody knew this wasn't something stupid. It's like no, no, no. We all knew. So
Yeah, that's like one of my most hated tropes ever.
yes. So then Chad comes out with the Alpha Academy, the current Alpha Academy, and he just berates Maxine. He berates fucking Tozawa. He yells at Otis, but then he tells Otis, "You don't go anywhere. You stay out here with me during this match." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So they have the match, and all through the match, Chad just keeps trying to get Otis to help him. He keeps trying to get Otis to help him. He keeps trying to, and Otis like is hesitant. He yells at him. He's like, "Hit him!" He just yells at him, and then finally Otis does hit him. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, we all know where this goes because like later on something else happens, but it's like Otis doesn't want to do this. Otis wants to be a nice guy.
Yeah, like he's pushing him to do it. Like he's doing it just for his best friend.
I don't even know if they're friends. I just think he just like loves Gable because he was the only person to take him in, and he's like the manager that he never had or whatever. But
Yeah. But remember,
the
they have history though. Like they actually like publicized that on the show, so it's part of the canon. They're actually like friends. Like they were in the Olympics together and all that.
yeah, and he helped Chad win.
So
But here's here's
yeah.
the here's the thing that I really hate about this. The thing that I hate.
Okay.
This is gonna turn Otis into a huge baby face, and like when I look at this card, like through everything that goes on throughout the night, it's so
Hmm.
much. It's like it's so many people that are ready to be doing shit, and it's like you have too many people ready and not enough titles and not enough time to give people all they need. Because it's like you watch this show, you be like, okay, they're setting up this guy for this, they're setting up this guy for this, they're setting up this guy for this, and you're like, how the hell can they make all of this happen and please everybody at one time? It's so much.
They
It's
can't.
I know, and that's so weird. It's like this has never been a thing with WWE where it's like they have so many people ready to go move here, 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 and here, and it's like they just don't even have enough space to move them here, here, here. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is very weird. And the one thing that I really
Nah.
liked about Chad Gable, like after he won, they're playing his music, and I don't know how, but the fans found a way to, to put in "You Suck." So now he's officially the new Kurt Angle.
You said that too, and like it took me a minute to hear it. I'm like, wait, he is the new angle. Oh shit.
Yes, it's like he gets the "You Suck." He's officially Angle, and he does some Angle
Yep.
stuff later on. Then we
I
had.
like him because
Mhm.
he's good at his job because I be wanting to hit him when he fucking like comes at Otis, and like I know that's not really him, but the fact that he makes me feel that he's good at his job.
See, that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
So then we had something that I really liked was they did a Io Sky promo for Queen of the Ring, and
Yes.
she did
I
the
love the
whole
promo.
promo in Japanese, and they had the subtitles, and it just felt great. It was like, wow, this is actually pretty cool.
Yes.
And speaking of Io Sky, her and Kari are probably going to be going to Japan for the Marigold pay per view in June or July as like a big thing over there. Plus, WWE is going to be going to Japan for 3 or 4 days in July, so that's pretty cool. As of right now, it's not a TV taping, but one of those days falls on a Friday, and Friday we all know is SmackDown. And Cody
Yes.
Rhodes is going to be over there, and like a couple other people on the SmackDown roster. So that's when like I. Some people are saying it could be a SmackDown taping in Japan, which I doubt, but that would be cool if they did it because Japan has never had like a TV taping in like a long time. It's been a long, long, long time.
I don't even remember the last time they taped something in Japan. Like I know they did the house show ish that we always reference,
Hmm.
but nothing other than that.
Yeah, that was the last thing that they did. Like they had a Monday Night Raw a long time ago. That's like 20 years ago, and they haven't done anything since then.
Oh
And
shit.
I'm waiting for them to do something in Japan because they've been doing worldwide shit. Why not do a Japanese show? Like that's like one thing that I've been
Yeah.
waiting for. Like just do a Japanese show. I believe this is just me saying this. I believe if the shows that they do sell out and they get like huge advances and everybody wants to go see it, I believe that they're going to do a Japanese television show or a pay per view in Japan.
I'm here for it.
Oh, of course. So then we had Braun Breaker walk into the ring right before a commercial. And I'm not even gonna lie, like before we even get to the Braun Breaker thing, I was not expecting what happened with Braun Breaker to happen. So then we cut to the back, and Jackie is talking to Chad Gable. She's like, "Why did you yell at your people?" And he's like, "We got the job done, didn't we?" And then all of a sudden, everybody runs to the back. LWO is there because Cruz gets beat up and his hand is hurt, the same hand that got hurt in the NXT. And Adam Pearce is telling everybody to go. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here." He's like, "I'll handle this. I don't know what happened. I'll figure this out." So nobody knows.
It
So,
was Carlito. It had to have been
oh,
Carlito.
of course it was Carlito. So then Braun Breaker comes out. Braun Braun is dark as almost as dark as me. He's almost as dark as me. And I'm black and Braun is white. There's no reason for this man to be as dark as me. There's no reason. I don't
Crazy fucking tan.
it's just insane. And then he wrestles this guy who is from NXT, who's only had a couple of matches. He wrestles this guy. Well, wrestle is a very strong word because
Yeah.
he just fucking speared him. He speared him. Then he picked him up, threw him outside, ran all the way around the ring, speared him again, threw him back in the ring, speared him again. The referee stopped the match. He ran back and forth through the ropes, and they have this on fucking camera. How fast he was running back and forth between the ropes. dude, he's almost a fucking blur. And he spared the living dog shit out of this dude again. And the funny part is like, I saw like one person go, I think that they edited that to make him look that fast. And everybody literally just said, dude, are you fucking stupid? Because this was always the thing. This was always the thing because we've known this for like about 5 or 6 years. When they do the NXT combines, Braun Breaker is always the fastest person. And we always kept saying, how the fuck is he that fast? Like when they do like I think it's like the 40-40 or whatever the fuck it is, he's always the top person. And everyone goes, how the fuck is he that fast? We saw a little bit of it when he was in NXT, but when he ran the ropes this time, everybody was like, oh shit, he really is fucking fast.
Did I imagine this, or did they use like one of the like police scanners or whatever and like actually time his speed?
They did.
Like I
They
swear they
did.
did that with him.
They did. They
Okay.
timed the speed. And then the dude is like, his head is in between the steps, and Braun just murders this kid. He's dead. He's dead. And the funny part is like, people are like, oh, the crowd is going to turn on him. The crowd is going to turn on him. The crowd was there for this. They wanted to see somebody get murdered. I was so happy that somebody got murdered. And like, Priest was like, why did you do this? He was like, this is your fault. This is your fault. You should have put me in the King of the Ring. This is your fault. Okay. But this is the thing. Like, I literally said this last week. He should just start murdering people just because you didn't want to put me in. I'm just going to start murdering people. I said this.
Hi, Braun.
Like, I literally said that he should just start murdering people, and that's what they have him do. I can't wait till he
That's
murder
exactly.
more people.
Yeah. Go through a fucking streak. Like that's gonna be wonderful.
Yes. So then they're taking this guy out, and Kiana James walks by, and she's trying to get Adam Pearce to talk to her, and he's like, no, not right now, because he's trying to get the dude in the ambulance, and Braun says, all of this is your fault. Everything is your fault, and he just walks off. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with Kiana James, but they need to do something with her, because like she has something. You just have to do something with her, find something to do with her, because like I'm waiting for her to just like once she opens her mouth on the main roster, it's over because she's gonna be like this star. Everybody's gonna either hate her or they're gonna love her. And when I mean hate her in a good way, and love her, I mean of course love her in a good way. I don't mean anything bad. Like they're gonna hate her and be like, oh my god, she needs to get out of here. They're gonna hate her and be like, oh my god, she's so annoying. I want somebody to punch her in the
Yeah.
mouth. Like that's what I see happening.
Kind of like I referenced with Chad Gable. Like
Yes.
she's gonna be good at her job with that. Yeah.
Yes.
I, however, kind of see what they're gonna do with her. Hopefully, I'm wrong because what I see, I don't like. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna towards her, where she's gonna be like the assistant general manager. She's gonna wrestle once in a while, but she's gonna like fuck around, make matches and whatever. Kind of like they recently did with Sonya Deville. Also, that's another one.
Yes. I really don't want that. I don't want that at all because
Yeah.
like she's better than that, and I just want her to just be a straight up wrestler. I want her to be like one of those wrestlers. Like I want her to have something like not like a fucking Chelsea Green gimmick where Chelsea Green kept begging to get in the match, and I don't want her to go all full heel like Braun Breaker. I want her to be like, hey, can I get a match? Can I get a match? And then he finally gives her a match and she blows it away. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that they're putting you in a match. And then like she just like does it, like she wrestles again, but the next time she cheats and he'd be like, I thought you were good. She was like, no, I didn't cheat. I didn't mean to. And then she like cheats again and she just keeps cheating. And like she keeps getting these matches, but she wins by cheating. The first match she's gonna win like completely clean. Every other match she's gonna cheat. And he's just gonna be like, he's gonna be mad because he's like, I thought you were one way, and she just cheats and just gets to where she needs to get to, which is gonna be fucking fun.
Yep.
I just wanted to be like that. So
hopefully, like I'm wrong. So
I hope so too, because like I hate that trope of like somebody pretending to be a general manager and then like do nothing with them and you never get no resolve. Yeah, I don't
the
like
only
that.
reason it works for her is because like the whole businesswoman like gimmick type thing, you know?
But see, here's the thing. They can
Mhm.
do that businesswoman gimmick with her still, but they can do something that they haven't done in a long time, which is the York Foundation gimmick. And
Yeah.
like that would be cool. Like, but have her wrestle first, and then she just like starts to collect these people and change them and have her York Foundation gimmick, whatever she could call it, the James Foundation. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But she could just
No,
have whatever
I
she
actually
wants.
kind of like that.
Yeah, like you could do something like that. That would be fun.
Yeah.
So then we had the finals on Raw's side of the women's Queen of the Ring. I like to not. This the funniest part about this was the crowd because the crowd literally sat there for about 5 or 10 minutes and they said nothing because it was like, there's no way that what's going to happen is going to happen. So they just like, all right, Eel's going to win. All right, yeah, whatever. The match started getting real fucking good. They just were like, oh shit, they're wrestling their asses off. Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. And they fucking started losing it. And EO lost. EO lost because Lyra Valkyria won. And
It was a fucking epic match, man. Like I didn't expect it to be that good. Once again, like we always say, that match should have been on a pay per view, but it is what it is.
yep. And I really was hoping that they did give it to Lyra because we kind of know where the main event of the finals are going to be. Hopefully, we'll find out
Hmm.
later on this week. But if they're going that way, we could have Lyra versus Nia.
Yep.
And I like the bad part of me is like I'm in two minds of this where I want Nia to win just because she's going to be super annoying, and I kind of want Lyra to win because it would be a great thing for a newcomer.
Yeah, Naya doesn't need it. And give it to the newcomer. Like she's maybe it would be awesome.
Yeah,
And there's like
and
a built-in story to that too. So
yes, because they literally turned this into what I've been begging the King and Queen of the Ring to be for years. When it was like, "Hey, this is what we had, the King and Queen of the Ring." It's like, yeah, well, why don't you take it back to the '90s? Why don't you take it back to the '90s where you had banging matches to get to where you needed to get to, and then the finals, the King gets a shot at the WWE Championship. Like that was always a thing, and then they were like, "No, no, no, we're gonna make it a regular King of the Ring shit where the King doesn't get shit." Now Triple H is like, no, we're gonna do it like the '90s when we have banging ass fucking matches to get to the finals. Then you win the King or Queen of the Ring, and you get a championship opportunity. And the winners of these get a championship opportunity at SummerSlam.
yes.
So, what do you think about that?
Oh no, that's fucking awesome. We've been complaining about King of the Ring for like ages. Like it's there for nothing. Like people who become king or queen. Well, not so much queen, because last one to win queen was Lilina, and she literally was a queen. But
Mm-hmm.
usually the people who become king really don't do nothing with it. Like
Nope.
if it's a title, defend it. Go for the title or something. But it's a nothing. Now I'm glad they did. Only like thing I'm kind of upset about, like getting that to last second. Other than that, I'm loving this. I'm loving it.
The funny part is, I'm glad that he did announce it last second because it's like we're all going into this as like, oh, they're not winning nothing, they're not winning nothing. Right at the last second, he goes, well, whoever wins gets a title shot at SummerSlam. I was like, wait, what? Like, because everybody's not paying attention. They're like, oh, we know where this is going to go. And then you find out, like, oh, shit, this is happening. Oh, wow.
Yep.
And speaking of SummerSlam, we're about to have the last SummerSlam of normal. Because this SummerSlam is just going to be a regular SummerSlam, one night extravaganza. Next year is going to be a 2 night extravaganza of SummerSlam.
Yeah, I seen that. Do you think every what is it, the big four, big five, whatever it is, because it changes every once in a while? Do you think that's going to be a thing for every pay per view now? Not every
So
pay per view, but the big ones.
so here's the funny part.
Hmm.
I immediately saw people start going through that. But everybody has to remember where this is and why this is happening. This is happening in Minnesota. Now, people are like, okay, then what does that mean? Minnesota was supposed to get WrestleMania. They said, nah, fuck you, we're going to Vegas. So Minnesota got nothing. They got fucking skamazed. They didn't get shit. So now they get SummerSlam, but they get a 2-night SummerSlam, just like they would have got a 2-night WrestleMania. You're like, hey, this is our second biggest show. Why don't you get a 2-night SummerSlam? Here you go. This is a make good for not getting WrestleMania. So that's exactly what that is. But the problem is going to be, but here's the problem. Once they do this and they see how much money they can generate, how big of an event it is, they're going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. Next year, SummerSlam, we're going to do 2-night SummerSlam. So they're going to do a 2-night SummerSlam next year. The only problem is, like, with a Royal Rumble, you have the Royal Rumble. You have a 60-person Royal Rumble, 30-person Royal Rumble. Here's the thing. How are you going to fill out both of those? Like, you have to fill out both of those cards with, okay, we have to have 4 matches. Royal Rumble ends the show. 4 matches, Royal Rumble ends the show. So you have to have 8 matches in a Royal Rumble if you do a 2-night Royal Rumble. So,
Okay.
Because it would definitely be men's on one night, women on the other night. And you just would have to find a place to do for both nights.
So in theory, right, you could do main title, secondary title, tag title, women's title, Rumble.
Yes.
No?
No, you could do that because that'll be 4 matches each thing, and you can have that.
Okay.
So, but the thing is, like, they usually don't do it that way because they don't put all the titles on the line. They usually like throw regular matches, be like, hey, Bob versus this guy for no reason, or they do have a reason, and then you have like Rumble, and it's like it would be okay. It's just I don't want to see 2 nights of a Rumble. I just want one night of be super surprised. But in a way,
I agree with you.
in a way, it would be good because you know how like we see the women's Rumble be like, oh, they had so many guest appearances, and then the men's coming, and like, ooh, nobody was there. Like,
That's what happened that time.
yeah, so like if you separate them, nobody's gonna have that expectation of like, oh shit, like they're gonna have all of these people because look at all the people that was there earlier. You would drop those expectations because you would just go into it as like a fresh Rumble, and you'd be like, oh, okay, well, I guess. I mean, the only other option would make it be the Rumble would have a better length of time where you don't have to rush, like, okay, you got to get this person in, this person in, this person, this person, this person, and like push it. That would be the only thing where it's like, all right, we have 90 minutes. We don't have to rush. We don't have to do anything. We could take our time and do a Rumble. That's the only good thing about doing a 2-night Rumble. But for me personally, I just want a 1-night Rumble.
I mean, now that you explained it, like both sound pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And as far as War Games, I don't want a 2-night War Games. Like, I don't want 2 nights of War Games. Not because it'll be bad. It's just because I just don't feel like it's worth it. Like you have women's War Games, men's War Games. It's like who cares? It's like you have them on the same show. It's like it's fun. Like there's nothing stopping it. I mean, 2 nights of War Games is like overkill. Because I would be mad because it's like, damn, not 2 nights of War Games. Why don't we just have 1 night of War Games?
The only thing I want with Survivor Series is the Survivor Series matches.
Listen, if they can do regular traditional Survivor Series matches and also War Games, I'll be happy. Like that would be the ultimate. That would be the ultimate fucking pay-per-view. Like you have, okay, we have women's War Games, but we have this women's Survivor Series match, this men's Survivor Series match, another women's Survivor Series match, and another men's Survivor Series match, and War Games. And I'll be like, you know what? That's all I need. Like, that's all I need. Like that'll be the best pay-per-view to me. Like that would be it.
Exactly. Because I miss those.
Mm-hmm. So back to Raw. We have Kayla, and she's interviewing Ilya Dragunov, and he's he's battling his demons about last week when he lost to Ricochet, and he says, "I'm going to get back up and I'm going to climb the mountain." And Ricochet comes in and says, "Hey man, listen, you beat me last week, but that means nothing." And all of this stuff that because he just got fucking speared by Braun Breaker.
You know the
Dude.
funny part, right?
Uh-huh.
Right before he did that, like when initially he attacked his opponent during that night, I was like, he's so fast. What if he went for the speed title? I know the speed title don't mean nothing. Like we don't even acknowledge it on TV like that. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
But what if he went for that shit? It would work. And then he did that.
So now he wants the speed title from Ricochet.
I'm for it. I'll probably
Yes.
like take the time to actually watch that match.
It did like they came back from commercial and like they show Ilya Dragunov and Adam Pearce, and Ilya Dragunov is turning redder and redder, and he's just like messing with his wrist. He's just so angry, like I honestly was like, that is fucking scary. Like that is fucking scary.
He's gonna snap.
Yes. Then we had the funniest thing because this was so random. Empty fucking arena. And Gunther is coming out in this empty arena, just walking down the steps, talking about Jey Uso, how everybody is so happy for Jey Uso. But it all ends tonight because I'm going to end Jey Uso and I'm going to King of the Ring. It was just so weird to see him in this fucking arena walking down the steps. It was just weird. Like, I just. So then we go to the Judgment Day. And the Judgment Day are getting ready for their tag match. And Carlito's back there. And Priest said, "You helped out last week, but that don't mean you're in a Judgment Day." So here's the thing that a lot of people seen, and it could mean nothing. It probably doesn't, but it could mean nothing. We see a Finn Balor demon briefcase back there. And everybody's like, "Oh my God, does this mean Finn's going to turn into a demon? Or does this mean he's going to win Money in the Bank? Oh my God, what does this mean?" And Finn goes out there with the tag team and he's like, he looks at Priest right before he goes out. He's like, "Damn, man, I wish this was you." He's like, "I know, but you go out there and do your thing anyway." So then he went out there, and Truth and Miz were talking. They were backstage, and Truth said he got Andre the Giant to come help them out. And Miz is like, "Dude, he's dead." He was like, "No, I talked to him earlier. He's fine." So they go and had a match against Judgment Day. And do you know who their Andre the Giant was?
Tell him.
Braun Strowman, Braid. Because as soon as he showed up, I was like, "Oh my God, that makes so much sense." It like nothing about this. Because like I saw somebody online just go, "Why did they bring up Braun Strowman? This was stupid." It's like, okay, so maybe you didn't watch last week or the week before when he was just fucking with JD McDonough, and that was a thing. But it made
And JD
sense.
McDonough like threatened him too.
Mm-hmm. So Miz and Truth won. So we go backstage, and Sonya and Zoe are getting ready for their match. But I mean, not Sonya, Shayna and Zoe are getting ready for the match. And Sonya Deville comes up to him and is like, "Hey, listen, guys, we need to talk." And Shayna's like, "No, we don't. We don't need to talk. I'm gonna leave." She's like, "Come on, Zoe, let's leave." Because her and Zoe are like really cool as a tag team. And they're like, "No, no, no, let's
Yep.
leave." And at that moment, I was like, this needs to happen. This needs to happen. Like, soon as I seen that, I was like, this needs to happen. They need to become a trio. This needs to happen.
Trying to think like a name for them. Couldn't think of nothing.
And the funny part is, like, I don't know if they're gonna use her as Sonya Deville as a manager, or they're gonna use her as part of the team.
I would say part of the team, like a toxic attraction type of thing.
I hope
But
so.
not exactly like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So then we get Becky talking to Lyra and says, "You did good." She's like, "I'm proud of you." And then Lyra walks up and Liv's there. And Liv's like, "Hey, hi, yeah. You know what? Pow!" And Liv just punches Lyra. So, yeah. Now, here's a little funny part. With the
Mhm.
stipulation, that kind of looks like that sets something up, doesn't it?
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
So, earlier in the night, I actually forgot this part, but earlier in the night, Finn Balor and Liv Morgan got out of the same car. And it's like, it just brings back to what she said, Liv Morgan, when she was like, "Yo, I'm going to take everything." She's going to take the Judgment Day away from Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. See, got Dominic, now Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Next week is
Just,
gonna be JD.
mm-hmm. And here's the funny part: is none of them are
Mm-hmm.
going to be priests.
Say it
Because I
again.
have it. It's not going to be priests. I have a theory about that.
Yeah, he's gonna be loyal to mommy. So
Yes. So then we had Bronson Reed yelling at Sami Zayn saying, "No matter what you think, I'm going to take the title at Queen of the Ring." And then Otis comes in. And Sammy said, "What was that out there, man?" And Otis like, "I didn't want to do it." And then Sammy was like, "You know what? I know." He was like, "But you need to stop listening to him." And he's like, "I know." So you can see where the funny part is the fans are chanting loud as shit Otis. So yeah, everybody's on Otis's side. He's a
I
crowd
like this
favorite.
for Sammy too,
Mm-hmm.
because like Sammy knows exactly how he feels due to like his whole Judgment Day. I mean Judgment Day, his bloodline thing. So
Mm-hmm.
he knows how it feels to like get you, then like be part of something evil like that. So it worked for
Yep.
him too.
Yep. So then we had this Becky thing where Becky's talking about Liv. mm, Liv, after you win the title, what are you gonna do? Liv comes out and said, "I'm just gonna be the champion." And this, like, to be honest, like this promo was just weird. It just was like not needed. It was weird.
It
And
made me not care.
exactly, exactly. I didn't care at all. Either I was like, yeah, I don't really give a shit. So then we have Priest yelling at JD. He says, "Yo, you got to take care of this Braun Strowman thing. Like, you got to fix this." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. I'll fix it. Maybe." It's like, then Finn turns around and was like, "Yeah, you got to fix this problem." And then he leaves. Like, I cannot wait for Finn to just turn on Damian Priest.
Because it's gonna be him first.
Yep. So then we get Karrion Cross telling Xavier Woods, "There's more time. There's always more time." So I really want to heal New Day instead of breaking them up, please.
Either way, something's gonna change. Either they break him up or heal. Like, but something's happening. That's not there just for no reason.
Listen, I'm not saying that this is exactly where this is going. I feel like they're going to start talking to them, and then they're going to like have a lapse in judgment where they're going to be like, "You know what? Fuck it. Like, fuck it. We're going to go with them," and then they're going to like turn on them. But like, part of me is like, what if this leads to Big E coming back and the whole New Day go against?
Oh,
It would be so good. The Final Testament versus the New Day, like this would be good.
I'm down for
So
that.
yes. So then we had a four-way women's match for the number one contender for the women's titles. It was Damage Control versus a TikTok Toxic Tag Team versus Ivy, Madeline, Maxine, and Zoe and Shayna. So this match was okay. It was all right.
Yeah.
And Zoe and Shayna win. And then we get
I
Ludwig.
kind of like their finisher.
Yeah, their new finisher is cool. I like that. We get Ludwig talk about Sheamus, and then Drew McIntyre is talking about Damian Priest, and he's talking about CM Punk, which we all know where this is going. It's going to Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle for the world title. It's kind of funny because a lot of people just realized like recently that there's no world title match on this show. Like, wait a minute, no world title match on the show? It's like, yeah, like it's only like
No
four
one thought
matches.
about it.
Exactly. So then we get Chad Gable talking to the Creed brothers, and then Otis comes up, and Otis is telling Chad, he's like, I went and apologized to Sammy. And Chad goes, what did you do that for? Wait a minute. You did that to soften him up. So he think that you're on his side when you turn on him. He's like, oh, this is great. You're a genius for that. And Otis is like, yeah, but in the background of this, Zoe and Shayna are talking to Sonya. And them and Sonya are talking. So yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Yes, everything is coming together. As weird as this is, everything feels like it's all flowing together.
Hmm.
So
That's been raw for a while though.
yeah, and for some reason, I heard a lot of people say this Raw felt like it was treading water. They were like, "Yeah, this wasn't as good as all the other Raws." I'm like, this was just about the same. Like, it didn't have as many matches, but it was just about the same because it like brought along storylines until next week. Like, what are you talking about?
Yep.
Like, it was very weird. I saw like a lot of people go, "Yeah, I didn't like this Raw. I didn't like this Raw. It wasn't my cup of tea." And it's like, what like what was so different? Like they had like three good banging matches, but I guess you're just like spoiled by the other matches that they had the last couple of weeks where it was like the greatest Raws ever. And like I can understand that, but this wasn't like a shitty ass Raw.
I feel like it was a good go home show. You know.
Yeah, this was a good go home show. It wasn't that bad. It was like, yeah, this was good. Then we had the main
Yeah.
event. It was Jey Uso versus Gunther. Throughout the match, Gunther worked on Jay's arm, and then he beat Jay 1, 2, 3. Well, no, he didn't 1, 2, 3. He choked him out, and Jay was done. So yeah, Gunther's going to the King of the Ring, and he's going to be the King General.
I'm not mad, but I think I would prefer Jay. But it's
No,
fine.
because listen, I'm excited because if this is going exactly what
Oh,
it's
I am
going,
too.
yeah, like soon as he won, I'm like, oh my god, we're getting Orton versus Gunther at a pay per view. We're getting a
Yeah.
straight up banger with no commercial breaks. I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I want.
No, it's fine. It's just like the whole bloodline thing. But like this is like perfect too. Like I would have been
Yes,
happy either way, but personally I would prefer Jay versus Tama. But this not bad at all.
yes. So since we're here and we don't have any spoilers, we're taking a wild guess at who's going to be the winners. Who do you think is going to win King of the Ring, Gunther or Randy?
Uh I'm gonna go with Randy.
I am too, especially because they said what they said. The winner gets a shot at SummerSlam, and it's like
Yeah.
perfect. That would be perfect. Randy versus him, and Bash at Berlin is in August. I mean, later in August. So if that happens, we still get Gunther versus Cody. So, and I
Yeah,
know
that's good.
people are like, how is that going to happen? Trust me, it's going to happen. Just don't worry, it's going to happen. We'll figure that out once it happens. You're gonna be like, oh shit, that happened. Like, yeah, that happens. So that's the thing. So then we have the women's. as we're looking at it now, Nia versus Lyra. Who we got?
I did not realize that that kind of rhymes, but yeah, Lyra.
I'm going with a weird one. I'm going with Nia.
Okay,
So, Women's World Championship match, Liv versus Becky. Who you got?
Liv,
Same.
Liv.
So then we have for the Intercontinental Championship, Samuel Zayn versus Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable. Who do you got?
Chad Gable, but like not like how everybody except me and you think.
I'm going with Sami Zayn.
Even with
I'm going,
Sammy.
yeah, I'm going with Sammy because I'm feeling like he's gonna have this match, and Sammy's gonna win. And then, but he's gonna pin Bronson Reed. He's gonna pin Bronson Reed, which means the title, like Chad would never took the fall. Chad would never had anything to do with it, so Chad definitely gets a shot. And when Chad gets his next shot at Clash of the Castle, that's it. That's when he takes the title. And that's when the Creeds
Okay,
team up with him and everything. I feel like that's going to happen.
I'm glad you brought that up because like that's actually my theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna be Otis fucking it up for him by accident, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how Sammy's gonna win, and that's when the Creeds come in and kick his ass.
Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah,
So then we have the main event: Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship.
part of me wishes this was title for title, but it's fine. Cody.
Yeah, I'm going with Cody, but some people are like, "Oh, is Uncle Howdy's going to show up? Uncle Howdy's going to show up," and it's like, why is Uncle Howdy going to show up? And what the hell does that have to do with Cody? It's like, yeah, he's going to attack Cody, and that's how he keeps the title. It's like, why? Like, I see
One
a
or two
lot of,
things.
uh-huh,
He's either gonna show up, but it's not gonna be in this match. It'd probably be for the IC title match for some odd reason, like randomly. I have no reason to think that, but it's not gonna be the Cody match. I don't think, right?
mm-hmm,
Or because like all the clues are pointing to that, but it might be just a bigger clue, you know?
yeah. Like, I just think he's going to show up. I don't think he's going to interfere in the Cody match. He'll show up
Okay,
somewhere and maybe attack somebody, maybe that, but I don't think it's going to be in a Cody match at all. That's not where I
yeah,
see it.
exactly.
Because Logan Paul already has a bunch of challengers set up for him. And Cody, like we said, he had Randy Orton, Gunther. He has a couple of people set up for him. So yeah, that's that's where I see that at.
Yeah, and as of right now, I don't think we know if Uncle Howdy's a heel or a face. So
Exactly. But people are just like jumping to conclusions like he's gonna attack Randy. I mean not Randy. He's gonna attack Cody. He's gonna attack Cody.
Cody.
I'm like, yeah, relax. I don't think that's happening yet. So
If Jay were to win,
mhm.
I would have saw him attacking Jay for like the whole like Firefly thing because now apparently Jay
Yeah.
has Fireflies. But since
Mhm.
that's not a thing, yeah,
Yeah, like I definitely don't I don't see him attacking Cody, but he will be at King of the Queen/Ring.
yeah,
So let's go down to NXTville, and this was very fucking hilarious because like I saw this and this was so dumb. So listen, Thea Hill comes out, but she comes out with Chase U and Ridge Holland, and they get to the fucking steps, and they throw up their Chase U. Ridge Holland is like looking at his hands like, how the fuck do I make a U? And he literally was like looking at his hands like, the fuck do I, how do you do that? Then he got in the ring and he was about to do it. And then like the music cut off. He was like, wait, is it like this? Like he's looking at their hands, looking at his hands like, how the fuck do you make a U? I'm like, he can't be that fucking dumb.
That remind me of Bo Dallas when he teamed up with the New Day that one time. Had no rhythm doing the clap.
That was fucking hilarious. So Thea fought Fallon Henley. The winner goes into the North American Championship match. And because Ridge Holland wanted to throw a chair in the ring, he distracted Thea, cost her the match,
No,
and she lost. Wait, what?
what's her face? Fallon got the chair, and like he took it from her, but since the referee caught him, the referee thought like he was doing that shit.
Oh. Yeah, because like I saw him with the chair, the referee just like threw him out, and like that causes a distraction. I was like, oh, that's what happened. I looked down at that point, so I'm glad you
Yeah,
caught it.
yeah. No, because like he grabbed it right as the referee turned around, and
Hmm.
like that's when like Chase U got kicked out. I'm like that's why I texted her like you moron.
Yeah, I just thought he had the chair. And then after the match, Jasmine Nix looks like she's part of the Putty Patrol, and she came in and she did a Pele kick. And the thing about the Pele kick was that made it fucking hilarious and good. She used to play soccer, and she did a Pele kick, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I
That
mean,
explains it because that probably was the best Pele kick I've ever seen, and the way she nipped up with it,
hmm
thing of beauty, like fucking amazing. Like wow,
exactly. She's
she's
gonna
gonna be
be a
good.
yeah, she's gonna be a star. So then we get in the back and we see Too Fast, Too Furious, and the family walks up on him and they're talking to him about the cup, and he was like, "Some dude's name on here named A Kid. Who the fuck is that guy?" And his fucking axiom is right there, dude. When does he take off this fucking mask? When does he take off the fucking
But
mask?
I asked you that. I'm like, do you think he's gonna like, become a kid again?
He has to. He has to, man. These jokes are just like going too far. So,
Like they have a match later, if I'm not
hmm
mistaken, right?
yep.
Like I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna wait till you get to it. But what happens after the match? I think that's when the mask comes off.
Okay. Because like
Yeah,
the family talked shit and it was like, "Hey, you want a tag team title shot?" He was like, okay, fuck," and they give him a tag team title shot. Like that was actually really fucking easy. Like just talk shit and just be like, "I want a title shot." All right, fuck it, I give you a title shot because I want to beat your ass. Okay, good for you.
more people need to talk shit.
Exactly. Like that was so easy. They were like, "Yeah, no, fuck it, we'll give you a match." All right. So then we talked to Gallus, and they said, "Why did you do what you did?" And they said, "Because we're back and we're taking over." Okay. So then we have Too Fast, Too Furious defend the tag titles against Lucius Crucifino and Two Stacks, Two Dimes. And this match was good, but at no point I thought the family would win in the tag team titles.
Right?
Because fucking Tony D'Angelo gets beat up by like the other two people. And
What's his name? Damon Camp and what the fuck is the other guy's name? The other guy from Quarter Catch Crew.
um what the fuck is his name? Flippy.
Miles Bourne.
Miles. Wait, is that Miles Bourne?
Yes, Miles Bourne.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like I don't know why I got him confused with the other guy. Like, what is his fucking name? Goddamn, what is his name? The dude from Chase U.
Um, um, Riley Osborne. It's close.
Yeah, like that's why I got him confused. Like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, like they came out, and then all of a sudden the Good Brothers show up.
And so that's where I think it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a match between the Good Brothers and them,
Yes,
and they may like pull off the mask.
I hope so. I really hope so. Cause like, holy shit. And also, the Good Brothers need to win the tag titles because like they keep beating up Too Fast and Too Furious, and like it's just annoying right now.
Yep.
So then we get Robert Stone, and he's talking to this new girl, and then here comes Lexis King, who's always trying to hit on a woman, always trying to hit on a woman. And Robert Strong is like, dude, not Robert Strong, Robert Stone. Robert Stone is like, dude, just leave people alone, okay? And he's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna beat me up? And he's like, Ava shows up, was like, no, he's not gonna beat you up, but he's gonna find somebody to beat you up. And it's like, oh, okay, whatever. And that sets up a match later on.
I'm good with that, but we both know his past, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we make him wrestle? Like, why does he have to like just be a manager? Because he is good.
Okay, so there's two things to this.
Uh-huh.
One, he's he's really good as a manager, but two, he also now works backstage. Like he works backstage in NXT. Like he's now one of the not a trainer, but he's like works as a person behind the scenes for a producer. Like NXT, like everybody in NXT that works there as a producer are like just randomest, most randomest group of people. And I don't mean random as like weird. I mean just like random as like the most normal people that you're like, oh, they're wrestlers or they're this. No, they're actually producers at NXT. Like Mike Rome is a producer. Him, Robert Stone is one. Fucking Pete Dunne works down there. There's like 10 people that you're like randomly like, why the fuck are you down there? It's like, we're just making NXT better. And it's like, okay. It's just the random as shit. It is just so random.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's the reason he's down there. It's like, because I don't think
Like
he
you
wants
said,
to
Mike
run.
Rome. That kind of fucked me up.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think he wants to wrestle because it's like, he has more time to do like backstage stuff, like help produce and help put stuff together. So like that's why I'm kind of thinking he doesn't want to wrestle again. But you know,
He's still
so
in shape. I don't think he's injured like that either.
oh no, he's definitely in shape. So then we have Thea Hale in the back, and she's recuperating, and Riley Osborne is pissed off because he's like, this idiot is his fault. Like he fucking made her lose, blah 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 blah. And she's like, dude, like don't be mad at him. He tried, and they get ready
I,
to fight. Huh?
I'm with Riley.
Yeah, the funny part is like they're gonna accept him in the chase you, and then he's just gonna turn on everybody.
I can see that. Don't accept
So,
him.
yep. So then we had the three-way: Jill Coffey versus Josh Briggs versus Wesley, and it was a double pin. Which, okay, just a little spoiler. This would be fine, especially if something else didn't happen next in a week. Like they happen
Yeah,
day to day, and it's like you did the same exact thing. And it's like what the fuck? But
I thought of that as we're recording. I didn't think about it going through the week.
yeah, because like when it happened the next day, I was like, that just happened. Like I just seen the same thing happen.
The only thing I
So
give him, one was
mhm,
seemed accidental, quote unquote, and the other one
mhm,
was totally intentional. So
yes. So Joe Coffey and Wesley win, so they get a shot at Obafemi. So
yeah,
then we get Natty and Kamara, and they're talking about how they're going to beat Lola Vice and Shayna Baszler tonight as a tag team. So
yeah.
then we get Brinley Reese, and she's warming up, and Idris is still bad luck, and he's like, I don't want to go out there with her because if I go out there with her, my bad luck could rub off on her. And she's like, no, guys, I want you out there. And he's like, dude, I've had so much bad luck. Like, you don't know what could happen. She's like, no, 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 I want you out there. Come on. And they go out there. Should have listened to him. She should have listened to him.
Yeah, she's gonna wind up turning on at least him.
Dude, like, he needs something to happen to fix all of this. Like, he
Yep.
needs something to fix this. So then they announced that next week, Sexy Red is coming to NXT. And I know a lot of people have no idea who Sexy Red is. She is a new young star in hip hop, and she is a new and big hip hop star.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, I've heard her name. I have not heard any of her music. I'm like, I have no idea. I just know everybody talks about her. She's cool. I'm like, all right, cool. She wants to come to WWE, fine. All right, sure.
As long as she don't wrestle.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to see her wrestle just because I just want it. Like, I want anybody that comes to see wrestling, I want you to take a move, just one move, and that's it.
Speaking of like taking moves, side note, right?
Mm-hmm.
I forget her name, her real life name.
Mm-hmm.
Topanga from Boy Meets World.
She
I know
wants to
you
take.
know her real name.
I want to say Danielle Panabaker, but that's not it.
Yeah. No, it's Danielle something. Danielle Fisher, I
Yeah,
want to say.
yeah.
She wants to
She
go through a table.
like, soon as she said that, Bubba Ray was like, okay. It's like, oh man. But like,
How much you ever he made the face?
he did. The funny part is she's a huge wrestling fan. She's a fan of Leo Rush. Like, she's been to PWG. She's been to a lot of WWE shows. Like, I think she's been to a few
Mm-hmm.
AEW shows. Like,
She's been in
she's a
TNA shows also.
exactly. She's a huge wrestling fan. So I don't know who's gonna grab her to throw her to a table, but somebody's gonna throw her to a table.
It would have to be WWE so it could be like Bubba.
Yeah. So Jada Parker beats Brinley Reese because Brinley Reese still has bad luck from Malik. Good for her.
Good for her.
Yeah, she does have a little bit of something. Like, she's going to be a star eventually, also. So then we have Fallon Henley talking to Jasmine Nix. It looks like they're going to be part of a squad now. Jasmine is going to be by her side.
I would not have done that with Fallon
Why not?
because she quote unquote already got she did all this to get out of a crew because like remember she was teaming with Thea and Keelani, I believe her name is.
Mm-hmm.
So you got out of one group to get into another one. You know what I mean?
But here's the
Like, and
thing.
then her whole catchphrase like "Failing comes first," so it should be all about her.
Here's the thing, though. But if she was in a faction, she's never been the leader of the faction.
That is true too.
Yeah. So then we had a backstage thing with a wake up of Wendy Chu.
You know, it'd be totally funny. Like,
Mm-hmm.
obviously that's Wendy Chu, but it'd be funny that's not Wendy Chu, and we all thought it was.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Like, it'd be somebody with the same gimmick, and then Wendy Chu come back with her old gimmick, like the demon or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, that would be really fucking hilarious. So also on Twitter, like, Patrick Mahomes, which is not his fucking name, Patrick Mahomes was on the Pat McAfee show, and he was talking to Pat McAfee, and he was like, "Yo, I want to go back to WWE." And Pat McAfee was like, "All right, cool." He's like, "No, you know what? I kind of want to wrestle a little bit." He's like, "I want to do something." And like, Triple H immediately was like, "Oh, really?" Now, here's something which I'm like, I have to point out. Triple H always goes, "Oh, this is my only social media. I only have this one account," which is his Triple H account on Twitter. So they showed a clip of him talking to Logan Paul, and he was like, Yeah, I love the gif where like when somebody gets knocked out and then all the sonic rings come out of them. And I was like, you don't know that unless you're like deeply, deeply, deeply on Twitter. You that's not just a meme that just like would pop up some random place and somebody be like, oh, that's kind of cool. No, that's a Twitter meme that like you deeply have to be in wrestling Twitter. So
Yeah.
Triple H is he's lying. He's lying. That's not his only account. He has a burner account and he's on Twitter right now looking at some shit, scrolling through some shit trying to figure this out. Like he knows what's going on. He's plugged in. This is weird.
Caveat:
Mm-hmm.
Triple H only has one account.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Levesque has like two.
Okay, I agree. So then we get a Roxanne package, and then we get Ava, and Ava's like, she's talking to Pierce. She says, I talked to Pierce, I talked to Nick. They both gave me the go ahead, and I could go ahead with whoever this person is to be a challenger. Like half the people was like, oh, it's Julia, but Julia got her arm fractured in a match in Marigold, so she's going to be out for a while. But they say that she will be cleared by July 7th when her debut is supposed to happen. So
Okay.
that leads me to think because Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful said that Tegan Knox has been trying to get down to NXT to do something, and I'm like, oh, it could be Tegan Knox. She could take on Roxy. So whoever it is somebody from the main roster. It's just like not a regular nobody.
If it's Tegan, I'm happy
Mm-hmm.
for her as long as they don't put her in a tag team. She has
Nope.
bad luck with tag teams in NXT.
Oh yeah, definitely. But like her versus Roxy, like for her first match back, will be great.
Oh, yeah, that would be fucking awesome.
Yes. So then we get Dante Chin versus Lexus King.
I did not see that coming.
Me neither. I didn't see it coming neither. And the fact that everybody popped for him was like, oh, this is NXT love. They always love their people. So they popped for him and he won the match, which I actually didn't see coming.
Yeah, that fucked me up like real bad.
Yep. Like I was like, what the fuck? That wasn't cool. So then we get Shayna telling Lola, don't shake your ass tonight. And she's like, all right, I'm not going to shake my ass. And Trick comes out and Metaphor is yelling at Trick, like, you beat up Noam Dar. And he's like, no, I didn't. You beat up Noam Dar. No, I didn't. Lash is like, no, he didn't. You're like, how do you know? Don't worry about it. And so then Trick gets attacked by Gallus. And then the young OG comes out to help Trick. And they wind up beating off Gallus. So Gallus wants the world title too?
Yeah, like which one of them would go for the world title? Because it should be what you call it? It should be Joe.
I think it's going to be Wolfgang.
Okay.
So then we have Kamar Petrovic and Natty beating Shayna and Lola. And after the match, Lola punches Shayna and then she starts dancing over Shayna. Shayna gets up and chokes out Lola. And then they say, I want to wrestle you at Battlegrounds. How about we do an NXT Underground match at Battleground? So
That's where it all started.
yeah, I'm all for it.
Yep.
And it's so weird, like how they were the ones who broke up instead of the other two. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I definitely saw it the other way around.
Yes. Like, that was so weird. But yeah, like, that was NXT.
Yep.
So now we go over to AEW, 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 AEW. And it starts
Yay.
off with Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay versus Roderick Strong and Trent Beretta.
That this was like a real good match in my opinion. Like
It,
both teams melded together. Like they worked so well. Like you would think they've been working for years. Don't tell me they have worked together before too, because you would know.
no, well, one team hasn't. The other two, like one team hasn't. The other team has. Like Orange and Will, this is
Okay.
like their first tag thing. But Roderick and Trent definitely did like a PWG tag match together.
Oh shit.
So Roderick and Trent got the win. Fucking Don Callis was trying to help out, which we all know he looks like he's trying to help Orange. He's gonna wind up being with Trent after the show. They bloodied Will Ospreay. Then after the match, the young fucks come out and say, "Hey, Darby Allin is banned from ringside. He's banned. He's banned." And then Sanjay Butt says, "You know what? My giant is gonna beat up Daniel Bryan, so you won't have him to worry about tonight." Ha ha. So then we get Jay White and the Guns come out. This the funniest part about this. They're out there talking. I lied to you not. This is how bad the fucking crowd was. They're talking. All of a sudden, somebody in the crowd goes, "Who wrote this shit?" Like, God damn it.
And you could hear that shit clearly.
It was so clear. And I'm like, oh my God, that sucks. And then Pac showed up on the screen and he said, I got some friends, better yet, amigos that want to help. So Death Triangle versus Bullet Club Gold for all of the six-man titles. And they said the unified six-person titles, which means these titles could still be stripped. Like they could be separated again.
Here's the thing: they actually have
Mm-hmm.
unified titles, though.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
What's the
They,
third belt then? Because one's the Ring of Honor, one's the AEW, right?
yes,
So what's the other one?
but here's the thing. One
Hmm.
of them is the new set of six-person titles, but the belts that they have, those are the Scissor Me Daddy belts. Those are the pink and gold Scissor Me Daddy belts.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
those not the official ones?
no. One of the official ones is the silver ones. Is the silver
Oh,
six-person
okay.
tag champions? Because the two
So what you're saying
silvers,
is, so you're telling me like, okay, the new belts, which I'm gonna call like the extra belts and whatever, right? Those are the actual like titles for AEW, right? And then you have the Ring
yes.
of Honor ones, and then you have the Scissor ones, right? You
Mm-hmm.
can separate them and throw away the pink ones. Like those don't really matter and whatever. What matters is the other two belts. They just have the pink ones as as a prop, as extra.
Yes. It's kind of like a
Oh,
victory trophy.
okay. Because I was under the impression the pink ones were like the actual ones until someone actually wins them, and then switching them back out like they did with House of Black. And then you had the Ring of Honor ones, and then you have the unified ones, which were like I thought were the extra belts. Okay.
Yeah. Like they're all still three separate belts.
Got you.
Like I really wish they would get rid of it, but like it's just like no, 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 we have this.
I mean, in retrospect, it kind of makes them look cool with all those fucking belts. Like now they have a cart that they carry them all around. I
Yep.
actually asked you, like, why did they do that with Ultimo Dragon back in the day?
Like that would have been better for him.
Yeah, that motherfucker had like what, like 12 to 20 of them?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
So then we had the learning tree, Chris Jericho come out and this triple this triple threat match, Brian Keith versus Hook and Shibata, ended with a double submission and Shibata and Hook win the match.
back to back though. How?
I don't know. Like that should somebody should have said, "Yo, this just happened on NXT last night." But apparently they didn't watch NXT last night. So
I guess they're not allowed.
I I think that that's complete bullshit. But like they're saying, like Tony Khan doesn't want people to watch WWE programming, but yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't either. Because like, how could he monitor that shit? First of all.
Exactly. So then all of a sudden there was a text from Tony Khan. There's a text from Tony Khan that says the match is going to be a three-way. Jericho and Jericho's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, sure. Like, okay,
You know Tony was there, right?
yeah. So then we get this Willow Mercedes package about their things. Neither one of them were on the show, by the way. So
But what's the point?
nothing. Takeshita beat Matt Sydal, and then John Moxley comes out and knocks him out and says, "Ha, I'm gonna beat your ass on Sunday." Then the Young Bucks are there, and Swerve is sitting in a chair, and he's like, "Ha!" He's like, "Your people are getting beat up." And he's like, "Now hit my music." And they're like, "Yeah, hit the champ's music." So he
Yeah,
goes
he
out.
wasn't trying to get in the fight with him.
Nope. He goes out there and has this good match with Nick Wayne, and he beats Nick Wayne. And then like Kill Switch comes out of nowhere, and it was a spot where he knocks Kill Switch off of the fucking turnbuckle, and his leg gets caught up, and I thought he ripped his fucking leg.
Yeah, fucked him up.
Yeah, he got up, and then like Swerve went to go chase after Christian. Christian does his famous carjacking thing where he just carjacks people, and he goes to pull off, and this SUV stops him. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck?" And it's Nana. Nana's drinking coffee. He's like, "Oh shit!" And Swerve starts to beat the shit out of Christian, pulls him out of the car, whoops his ass, and that just sets up for the match on Sunday.
I was so happy to see Nana. Like, thank God he didn't turn on Swerve yet, because it could still happen. I
Mm-hmm.
hope he doesn't though. But
Yeah.
it was like a little thing here. Like I wanted to ask you about. Maybe it's
Mm-hmm.
bad editing. Maybe like it was intentional. I wanted to see your
Yes.
opinion on it. When they climbed up on the SUV or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it went black for like a split second. Usually when they do that, with like it's like outside stuff and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because they it's like altered footage. Like they use a stunt double or something. You know,
Yeah.
like what
This
what do you think that was for? You think it was just like a fuck up?
it was bad. It was bad camera work. That's what it was. Like not even joking. It was bad camera
Okay.
work because like they were supposed to like immediately cut to the next camera, but if you see it and like see it from where it's at, the camera is farther away than what it should be, and then the guy has to come in closer, and like you see him just like running up to like get the shot because like the camera shot was supposed to be from the other angle, and they had to run in and like oh shit, it kind of was just like a fuck up, and that's what it was.
Got you. Okay.
So then what we had, my match of the week. I don't care what anybody says. It's not nothing's gonna top this. Kyle O'Reilly versus Malachi Black. I don't give a shit. This match was just so fucking good.
This was a fucking banger.
Yes. Malachi won, but holy shit, this match was so good. It was so good that like when the thing happened right after that, that just like deflated everybody in the room. It deflated me too, but it was like, well, goddamn, they had a good match right before this, but shit, that sucked. So
I laughed about it because it looked cartoony.
it it was bad. So Malachi won, and then Malachi stands in the ring. The lights go out. The lights come on. I knew exactly where it was going because you called this weeks ago that they're going with Brood Edge, but
Yep.
but we'll talk about something that's like that's not Brood Edge. So The blood just spatters on him, and it's just like so much blood. And the funny part is like it's not even just like consistent like watery blood. It's chunks in there, and it's like, dude, it's like fucking jam. It's like maple jam. Like what are you doing?
Uh-huh.
Like
It was chunky.
yeah, and it's like that never happened. Like that's not how it's supposed to go. And first off, it misses Malachi Black because like he's standing there, it falls behind him, like immediately behind him, and because it's so much and the force is coming down, he slips and then he gets covered in it.
Yes, yes. And the way he slipped, it looked like I was watching a fucking video game or whatever. Like he glitched out.
Yes, and then
Like I
Edge,
laughed my ass off. Like that was hilarious. It was stupid, but it was fucking hilarious.
yes, then Edge walks down the steps, and Edge is just Judgment Day Edge. Like he's literally Judgment Day Edge. There's no difference. This is just Judgment Day Edge. Like he walks down and he's just like in Judgment Day. This is just Judgment Day Edge, like the way he looked when he was in Judgment Day. This is exactly Judgment Day Edge. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, you didn't want to do any of the goofy stuff, so you just went here and said, I'm still going to do goofy stuff no matter what.
Like I would have went with the goofy stuff. Like that looked like really cool. Like when he was doing it, the one entrance he had, I want to say it was against AJ. He was
Mm-hmm.
damn near the Undertaker when he came down the throne and shit.
Yeah, but
Like I
he
would have
didn't.
went with it.
He didn't want to do that. He wanted to do more serious stuff, and then he goes right into this spooky goth shit. It was like, okay, cool, all right. So
I'm upset that he's doing it here and didn't want to do it there. Like what the fuck?
yeah, like you didn't want to do it one place, so you just decided to do it somewhere else. All right. So then we have Tony Storm and Mariah May, and the fourth member of the Brawling Brutes with the Outcasts, and they had a tag match, and it ended after Mariah and Tony kiss Harley and Saraya. They kiss them, then hit their finishers, and the match is over.
Great match? Question mark?
Yeah, because like if that's all I pulled out of that memory, that was it. Like I I don't know why they even beefing with Saraya and Harley Cameron. Like there's nothing there. Like why are you beefing with these people?
Simply, and it's not a great reason, they were
Hmm.
talking shit.
Okay. Then
That's all it was.
after the match, Serena Deeb comes down, attacks Tony Storm, hits her with a shoe, and then puts the chair on her and gives her the Boston Crab, which I actually liked. Like that was actually cool.
You think they're gonna like add a stipulation to their match now?
I hope not. I really hope not. I hope that's like the end of it. Just like one and done, and
Same.
she moves on. So then we had Brian Danielson versus Satnam Singh, and this was a match. Simply put, a match. So after the match, Brian Danielson beats up all of Jeff Jarrett's crews. Then the Young Bucks come out, beat him up, and they're fucking him up. And then Okada comes out, Jack Perry comes out, and they're about to throw Brian through a table. And then a car pulls up, driven by Tony Khan, mind you. Tony Khan drives this person down, and it's Darby Allin. And Darby Allin comes out with a flamethrower, and everybody runs off because Darby Allin has a flamethrower.
Dude, like I've said it multiple times on this podcast before, like older episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't walk and I would be running. You don't want to cycle like fucking Darby Allin with fucking a flamethrower. Like fuck no. He just got hit by a bus a few weeks ago, and he's fucking walking around. No, no, get me the fuck out of here. You know what? AEW, I quit. I would literally say that shit.
Dude, everybody started running except for Nick Jackson, who got thrown through a fucking table.
Good shit.
but apparently that was the go home dynamite to the show Double or Nothing. I
Double
totally
nothing.
forgot the. Yeah, I forgot. I was like, what the fuck is the name of the show? Double
I
or
almost called it
Nothing.
all in. So
No, that's coming up. So a little AEW news. Apparently, we found out something that we already know that
they told us
MJF is
something we already
re-signed.
know.
Yes, MJF is still part of AEW, and he re-signed 2 years ago.
Oh my god, how surprising!
Yeah, it was very surprising. Like, wow, I was shocked. Can't believe that happened. So, yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah,
And that's something. And also, Eddie Kingston confirmed that he did tear some tendons and he did fracture his femur. So,
oh, so he actually is hurt. Okay.
yeah, get well to Eddie. I really want Eddie to get better.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's like that's where we're at with AEW. I mean,
yeah,
like nothing else crazy happened. Like, basically normal shit.
you want to do
So
predictions now, or you want to wait for the next episode?
we can do predictions now, but by the time the
Okay.
next episode come, they'll throw up like four more matches, and we'll be like, oh shit. Um,
Then we wait. We wait then,
yeah,
because
because
that is a thing.
they always wait till the last minute and go, oh, we're gonna throw some more matches out for you. Okay.
Even worse, we do the episode tomorrow, and on the pay per view, 5 more matches pop up.
Yeah, because it's until you have about 15 matches, it's not a full card. Like
Yeah. So
I
either
don't
way, we're gonna miss a
understand it.
few.
Exactly. So yeah, that's it for this first episode, which the next episode will contain King and Queen in a Ring, SmackDown, and Collision. So
Yes,
that's
boy.
I hope they show back up. I really do.
Hopefully they're on this SmackDown.
I hope so because I miss those guys. I really do.
Yeah.
So yeah,